on the whole ethics trend. And I want to say trend only because it is becoming the flavor of the month. More and more people are talking about ethics, and I think that's a good thing. We need more and more people talking about ethics. It's the only way we're going to advance in this area. So the big question that I have for a lot of people is, and I've boiled this down to its simplest components. Got ethics? Got ethics? All right. If that sounds familiar at all, you know, the California Milk Processors Board may have started something similar to that in the early 90s, but it really does boil it down. And I can hear what you're thinking. Why is he asking me if I have ethics? Of course I have ethics. Doesn't he know who I am? I'm the most ethical person that I know. That's what we all think. And if that's true, then why are there so many ethics problems? Okay? What I found through talking to thousands of people about ethics is that most people don't get ethics. Okay? I should say more correctly, they don't completely get ethics. We all have an idea of what ethics means to us, but we're not always on the same page. Okay? So let's kind of explore this topic in a fun way, but a productive way for the next 45 minutes or so while we're here. No one that I know of is 100% ethical all the time in everything they do in every situation. Okay? We all strive to be, most of us at least, strive to be as ethical as possible in everything that we do. Okay? Even, you know, Mother Teresa, I'm sure there's some things where she may have been able to be a little bit more ethical in what she did. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all have a certain amount of selfishness in us. You know, and if it's Friday afternoon after a tough week and you just want to go home and you have a client call you and that really needs help, what's the ethical thing to do? Help them. But sometimes you might say, well, yeah, I'll get right on that on Monday morning. I got to go. You know, and you really take a shortcut. Now, some things can actually wait until Monday morning. You know, it's not always the end of the world when this person calls you at Friday afternoon, although they may think it is. But how you handle that will determine how ethically you've dealt with the situation, will also determine how your relationship will be going in the future with that person. Okay? Now, ethics really builds trust. And trust is the foundation of every great relationship and productive relationship that you have in your lives. Whether it's companies to companies, whether it's companies to their clients, whether it's you to your family and your friends, you need to have that trust that's there. And ethics is a good way to build that trust.